I'm going to give you a preview of tomorrow's lesson, Unit 10, Lesson 4, the percent proportion and the percent equation. Now, you're already very familiar with the percent proportion. That's what we've been doing for the last few days. Today, I'm going to review that and then also show you the percent equation, which is what we use oftentimes in algebra. So let's have a look at example 1. Example 1 says, what number is 20% of 150? So let's use our old method, the percent proportion. Remember, our keywords is over of equals percent out of 100. So what number is, right here, is our unknown. So let's call that n. And of 150 would go on the bottom. And then equals, a percent in the problem is 20% out of 100. Next, we find our cross products. We get 100 n equals 20 times 150. So we get 100 n equals 20 times 150 is 3,000. And then remember, we want to get n by itself, so the opposite of multiply by 100 is divide by 100. So n equals 30. Okay, now we're going to find the same answer by using the percent equation. It's just one other method of solving this problem. So just remember that, as you recall, in the beginning of the year, we talked about how the word is means equal and the word of means to multiply. Okay, so we're going to use that in our percent equation. So let's follow our sentence. What number is our unknown? Let's call that n. Is means equals. Now, we have to convert 20% to a decimal when we write an equation. So the decimal equivalent of 20% is 0.20. Oops, I lost my decimal point there. And of means to multiply by 150. So 0.20 multiplied by 150 would give us that same answer, which is 30. All right, great job. Let's take a look at a word problem. So I'm going to scroll down now to example number 2 at the bottom. Example number 2 says, Mr. Green has a garden. Of the 40 seeds he planted, 35% were vegetable seeds. How many vegetable seeds did he plant? So let's look at our old method using the proportion. So what we want to do is figure out, we know that our total seeds are 40 of the 40, so that means total. We have our percent, it's 35%. How many vegetable seeds did he plant? That's going to be our smaller part. So we want to know what number divided by 40 equals 35% over 100. We're going to do the same thing we did in our last problem. We're going to multiply 100 times n equals 40 times 35. Let's see, 40 times 35 is 1,400. And we'll bring down our 100n. And remember, opposite of multiply by 100 is divide by 100. And we have to come over here a little bit. So therefore, n equals 1,400 divided by 100 is going to be 14. So 14 vegetable seeds, right? I'm going to abbreviate just because I'm running out of room. Sorry about that, guys. It's kind of awkward writing with this pen. So 14 vegetable seeds. The rest were some other kind. Okay, let's use the percent equation, and hopefully we'll get the same answer. So we're going to follow our sentence. N is our unknown. Remember, is means equals, and then we're going to take 0.35 and multiply by 40. Okay? So let's see. Let's take 0.35 and multiply by 40. We get 0, 0. We get 20. And then that's 12, 13, 14. We have to I'm running out of room, guys. 1400. Then move the decimal point 2 places to the left. We're going to get the same answer. N equals 14 vegetable seeds. Okay, sorry this is so messy. I'm still kind of working on this, but hopefully it's good enough for you to understand what we're going to be doing tomorrow. So you have a good night, and I will talk to you tomorrow.